Welcome back. Nearly 20,000 immigrant truck drivers are suing the California DMV over canceled commercial driver's licenses, claiming they have been deprived of their rights and livelihoods. It comes as a wave of crashes caused by illegal migrant truck drivers have killed American drivers. Here to react, former acting DHS Secretary and AFPI Executive Vice President Chad Wolf. Good morning, Chad. I was just showing that wall, the list of crashes, and the list starts over there on the left side, the crash in Florida where Harjinder Singh, an Indian national, does the U-turn, kills 3, and then come all the way across on the right side of your screen. Those last 2, you see Isan Huang and Kamal Preet Singh. That's a Chinese national that was caught and released in 2023 in San Diego, and Kamal Preet Singh was apprehended in Lukeville, Arizona. This is why you have Transportation Secretary Duffy leaning so hard into this. Listen here. I want to get your reaction.
You had Joe Biden that let tens of millions of people into the country, and then you have liberal governors who said, well, they got to work, so let's give them commercial driver's licenses and put them on the American roads. I guarantee you that the federal taxpayer is not going to fund their roads and bridges and their systems when they're putting illegals on the roads and endangering the lives of the American people.
It seems, Chad, that this administration is taking this very seriously and uncovering what seems to be a bigger problem than perhaps anyone realized.
Well, I think that's right. They're taking it seriously because it's such a serious issue. I mean, it's killing Americans. And I think President Trump and his team have been very clear that they don't want illegal aliens to have CDLs. But you do have certain states like the state of California and others that have issued them. And so what we've seen, and as the audit from Secretary Duffy has shown, is that they don't have the training, they don't have the oversight, they don't understand English proficiently, and that's causing some pretty serious issues on the road. And so they're taking steps, not only the Trump administration, but the state of California is taking steps to crack down on this and to make sure that those that have those CDLs really understand the rules of the road, can communicate properly, and making sure that they are properly trained.
But you're still seeing this lawsuit, obviously, as well as Democrat politicians leaning into defending these immigrant truck drivers in the case of the ones that are legal, suggesting that, well, they didn't break any laws, but yet at the same time, it seems terribly dangerous to let people in mass cross the border illegally, release them, give them work authorization and commercial driver's license to operate 18,000-ton trucks on our highways. Safety seems to be the key point of all of this. Do you think that ultimately this is going to lead to a complete wiping out of the number of illegal truck drivers that are on our roads?
Yeah, I do. I do believe it will. Both President Trump has indicated that, Secretary Duffy has indicated that. And look, the American people and the Trump administration, I should say, is cleaning up again after 4 years of a Biden administration that let millions of individuals come across that border. And Secretary Duffy's right. You had states like California that was just handing out driver's license because they believed they needed to put these people to work. Instead of removing them, instead of actually enforcing the law, they said, well, let's just give them driver's license. And we know that many of them did not, just don't understand English and don't understand the traffic signs, don't understand what it takes to actually operate a CDL. So I think it's very concerning, but I do think the larger crackdown is coming, and I do believe that the American people support that.
They do indeed. And the American people, what a difference a year makes from the open border and the thousands we saw last year compared to the shutdown border now. Chad Wolf, thank you for taking time. Have a great weekend.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.